Welcome back. I'm posting every day until I get 100K. Welcome to my page. Hey. Ooh. Bars. Somebody tell Megan to put me on the next song. I am so excited because I just came to this realization the other day that I have grown tremendously. And I mean tremendously. Like, there's so many things that I used to do when I was younger that I no longer do now. So many things I used to feel like I should be a part, I have to be there, I have to be present, that I no longer feel the need to do anymore. What I mean by that is I've been going on this self journey, just sitting still, being silent, enjoying the moment, living in gratitude. At one point in my life, I felt like I always had to be available. And when I say available, I mean like if my friends call me, I have to answer. If someone wants me to do an event, I have to go. If someone needs my support, I have to be there. Just hands all over the place, all over the pot, right? Especially when I was in college. When I look back on that time, I was very unhealthy. I looked good, the body was bodying, right? But mentally, I was exhausted. I barely wanted to get up. I barely wanted to do anything, but I was a part of 8 organizations. I was doing so many things at my age that were monumental, and I love them. I'm very proud of myself, but I also should have taken the time to enjoy just being in those moments. And now that I'm older and I'm learning how to just be, just breathe, just live, just do what makes me happy, I feel so at peace. I feel at ease, and I feel like it's a journey that everybody is going to take someday, but it just takes some time to get here. But I highly encourage that you just take some time to sit still today. Just relax, okay? The social media, it can wait. Through this journey, I've discovered that there's just a lot of things I'm just not even interested in anymore. Examples, like reality TV shows. I just don't care about them anymore. And I used to love them. I used to be like, yeah, y'all seen Love and Hip Hop this week? Yeah. And not to say those are bad things, right? Not to say you're not at peace if you like those things. But I do think that once you start to sit still with yourself and disconnect from everybody else and their likes and their wants, you really start to figure out what you like. And I like shows about the brain. You know, I want to learn what's going on in somebody's mind. I like to listen to audiobooks. Like, those are things that I genuinely like to do. And I think before I was on my own, by myself, those are things that I used to be afraid to say. And it didn't make sense to me. People would be like, oh, really, you listen to audiobooks? That's lame. That's this, that's that. Once I cleared my environment, it opened up space for me to bring people into my environment that also like the things that I like, that also see the world the way that I see the world. I recently talked about it in a couple videos ago. I met my TikTok friend Aaliyah in person, and we had a ball, right? And then she connected me to her other friends, and now we're like 4 peas in a pod. We literally talk often. We have the same likes and interests. I posted this woman that I listen to because now I'm listening to more motivational music. I really like it. It's really cool. Her name's Toni Jones, and it's like spoken word but R&B at the same time. And I posted it. Every month I post my favorite motivational book, movie, and song. And one of the friends in the group was like, oh my God, I love Toni Jones. I felt so seen in that moment. I don't even think she knows, but I felt so seen, like, wow, you really see me for me. I really like this. And sometimes I'll be riding with my friends or my family in the car, and I feel like I have to change the song because they're like, what the hell is this? And nobody wants to feel like what they like is lame. You know what I'm saying? That's just a natural human feeling. It feels good to be around people who like the things that I like. It feels good to say no. Oh my God, I used to have the hardest time saying no. Now, you probably won't hear me say another word besides yeah, no. That's no in Japanese if you get on my nerves, you feel me? It's very humbling to sit still with yourself and discover that the you that you have been for so long has been missing out on the you that you really want to be. All in all, I just feel very, very grounded, and it took me some time to get here, so I'm very proud of myself for doing the things that I needed to do to be who I am today. It just feels amazing, and I really want you all to feel that way too, and I hope that this encourages you guys to take that time to sit with yourself and be with yourself, because listen, all the things that you are going to discover about yourself is going to take time, right? So I started to meditate. That in itself helped me tremendously, but when I started meditating, y'all, I was laughing. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't focus. It took a lot out of me. My mind, I realized it raced so much. It's always thinking about something. And meditation alone helped me realize that I have way too many thoughts. It's normal to have thoughts, but it's not normal to be fighting at nighttime with your thoughts to go to bed. So now I go to YouTube and I listen to someone speak words while I'm going to bed, like talk me to sleep, if you will. And it helps. It's helped tremendously. I sleep better. I feel better. When it comes to meditation, I no longer laugh about sitting in silence and talking to myself and trusting myself enough to sit still for 30 minutes without letting my thoughts interrupt me. That took a great deal of self-restraint. And I learned that the world is gonna be okay if I'm not thinking about it all day. I don't have to think about the world for it to function. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what my thought process was prior to learning how to meditate, prior to sitting still with myself, but it felt like if I didn't think about it a lot, if I didn't figure out all the problems in that one moment, nothing was gonna get solved. And the world's gonna keep going, babe. You can sit still and the world will keep going, I promise, I promise. One of my favorite things about sitting with myself and learning myself is that I am no longer dishonest with people either. And when I say dishonest, it's really hard for me to lie. Sometimes you omit out of love. When I was younger and I was dating and I was in relationships, I would not say the things that would make me upset because I didn't want the other individual to be upset, or things that I didn't like, I didn't share that I disliked it because I didn't want to hurt their feelings. But now that I'm sitting with myself a lot more and I understand and know me, it now feels good to say, actually, I don't like that you said that. Actually, what you said made me feel X, Y, and Z. And because of that, I don't think I want to speak to you for the rest of the day. I'll talk to you tomorrow when I have the capacity to have that conversation with you. I be feeling like a boss. You hear me? That's maturity. That's me understanding myself enough to know this conversation is not going to be beneficial to me. And if I keep having this conversation, it's not going to be beneficial for anybody because it's going to get ugly. And I don't like being ugly. You feel me? I really encourage you to just sit still, be with yourself, listen to your thoughts about you. Don't listen to your thoughts about the world. This should be strictly about you. How do I feel? Am I feeling good today? Is anything wrong? If something is bothering me, what is it? How would I feel better about this situation? What could resolve this situation? What do I genuinely want in this moment? Aside from anything else in the world, what makes me happy? Have those moments, sit with yourself. I promise you they're going to change your life. I am so excited for this year. I love you guys and I appreciate your support with my channel. And yeah, we're just about to get a lot of growth happening around these parts. We're gonna grow together, grow and glow together. Hello. Love you, pals. See you next time.